Welcome, Scorpions. Let's see what's going on for you, Scorpions. All right, Scorpions. It is the energy of October, November, and December. Okay. Whatever is happening and transpiring, you Scorpions are going to be finding out a lot in this fourth quarter. Okay. This is the fourth quarter, the last 3 months of the year. I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for being back. Okay, let's see what's coming out in October for you, Scorpions. Okay. Now, this energy is the energy of a cathedral. Now, it can be that some of you are going to be going in search of your spiritual type. It can that some of you are going to be going to a funeral. It can that some of you are going to be going to some sort of a celebration within a cathedral, but it can be that some of you are going to a cathedral to pray in the month of October. Okay, in the month of November, I see you're running away from a situation. Okay, you could be escaping from a situation. You have prayed, and the Holy Spirit have come in and release you from a situation. And Scorpions, if you are in a situation that you think this is not for me, this is definitely karma, call upon the Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit, help me to be released from these people, these situations, this place. Call upon the Holy Spirit to open up the way. Okay, I see you're going to be released. As a matter of fact, you're going to be running away from a real dark time in your life. Whoa, yeah. And I see you're going to be going back to your parents. And yes, they have open arms waiting for you, Scorpions. A lot of you Scorpions are going to be choosing to leave a relationship, a marriage, a situationship behind and go back to your parents' house. And that is the best possibility for you, okay? This relationship, this situation is not a positive one, okay? You need to let go. You need to just let go. All right, let's see what's coming up. Whoa, the energy of the Eight of Pentacles again. One moment. Yeah. The Eight of Pentacles, the sun is in Virgo. This is positive, Scorpion. A Virgo might have to pay you, Scorpion, back a whole lot of money. Six of Cups. Sun is in Scorpion. This is positive. This is so positive, Scorpion. And the Page of Wands. So Scorpions, some of you young Scorpions, if your father's a Virgo, or if a Virgo owes you a lot of money, this person have to pay you back a whole lot of money. They are going to be recognized that a Virgo man was using you, Scorpion, in order to collect on some criminal situation. A Virgo man who was your boss or a Virgo man who connected with you. They use this Virgo man to connect with you, Scorpion. To use you to get some sort of a runs. It's like you had to pay these people a whole lot of money for nothing, okay? They use you. They were trying to use you to get a whole lot of money. Tower moment for a Virgo man. And this man deserve it. Tower moment for a Virgo businessman. He deserves it. This man is a criminal. Yeah, it is a Virgo businessman. Tower moment for a Virgo businessman, and you're going to be successful. If there was some sort of a rivalry between you and a Virgo businessman, you're going to be the successor. This Virgo man, abrupt end for this Virgo man. Whoever he is and whatever he has done, an abrupt ending. An overnight institution is now finding out a whole lot of information. about a Scorpion businessman and a Virgo man. And it has something to do with you, Scorpion. Some of you Scorpions are connected to these people. Some of you Scorpion work for these people. Some of you Scorpion have some sort of a connection with these people. But some sort of a positive news is going to be coming in from a government institution from another place. So the energy of the Nine of Wands is coming up in November. And this is the moon in Sagittarian, a Sagittarian and a Virgo businessman and an Aries. Was creating some sort of a fraud and was accumulating a whole lot of money. This is going to be coming out. So this energy of the moon, the Nine of Wands, the moon in Sagittarian, this energy of the moon in Sagittarian is about a Sagittarian along with a Virgo, because that is the sun in Virgo. This Virgo was making a lot of money, and the Sagittarian was helping this Virgo to make a lot of money, and a Tower moment, an abrupt ending. Temperance, I told you it was a Sagittarian person. Whoever the Sagittarian woman is or man had a whole lot of secrets. And when I said a lot of secrets, this person had a whole lot of secrets. They were accumulating a whole, justice is in, justice is upright. Justice stands up against a Sagittarian and a Virgo man. People are now recognizing justice is prevailing. Justice is protecting a business, someone else's business. Justice is also protecting a Capricorn person. So yes, a Sagittarian is going to go to jail. There is no question about this. A Sagittarian and a Virgo that was making a lot of money on the false pretense is going to go to jail. The Sagittarian, they're now finding out about the Sagittarian and what the Sagittarian was doing. The Prince of Coin is in the reverse. This is a young Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person is in the reverse. This is coming up as a Virgo person. They're in the reverse. Okay, as huge success over a Sagittarian person. Scorpion, you're going to be so successful over an old Sagittarian woman. This old Sagittarian woman, yeah, the sun is in Scorpion, so you're going to be success, and again, another success. You're going to be successfully overcoming a whole Sagittarian woman. This woman is brutal. A very brutal person. But you're going to be successfully overcoming this person. Then Falsita. They're now recognizing a situation surrounding a false person. Justice is protecting a Capricorn from a group of false people. Who is the false person? Yeah, some sort of a legal situation. They're seeing the truth of what was going on. Okay, so there was false people who were creating a whole lot of illusion. A government institution organization is now recognizing and is protecting a Capricorn person from a whole lot of false people. Okay, a Virgo person is in a whole lot of trouble. The energy of the Lovers. Happiness and joy. You could be reconnecting with your family, Scorpion. Okay, the energy of the Lovers is in the house. Some of you, some sort of relationship problems. Yes, yes. Here we go. The Princess of Cups, Earth, Water. This is a Cancer person or a Scorpion person is a fraud. That's why justice is protecting a Capricorn person, because now they're recognizing that this Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpion person is a fraud. Yep. A big old fraud. A young Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpion person is a big old fraud, because justice is in the house of the Capricorns, and justice is upright, protecting this person from this false Pisces, Cancer, Scorpion person. And this is coming up as really a Scorpion or a Cancer. They're recognizing that this young lady is a fraud, and they're protecting a Capricorn person from this young lady. Yeah, they're now recognizing that the house is not for a Virgo person. Yeah. So a lot of you, Scorpion, is dealing with young Virgos and young Cancer. Young Virgos and young Cancer. It could be young Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, and young Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpion. A lot of you young Scorpions, you could be having some sort of a problems with the law that they are now recognizing that you could have done some sort of a fraud. Okay, there is a new lover. They're going to be finding out something about your wife that is a Libran, or your lover that is a Libran. They're going to be finding out something about this. This is the energy of yeah, your wife that is a Libran, your girlfriend that is a Libran or a Gemini. They're going to be finding out something about this person. Yeah. So they're going to be protecting a Capricorn person from a little fraud, Cancer, from another country, a Cancer and a Scorpion. So there's a fraud, Cancer and Scorpion from another country that they're going to be protecting a Capricorn person from, because justice is in the 10th house, protecting a Capricorn person from this fraud. This is someone from another country. They recognize that a Scorpion and a Cancer is a fraud. So if you had created some sort of a documents to get into a country, the law is going to be stepping in and is going to be recognizing that a young Cancer is a fraud. A young Cancer and a Scorpion. They could have traveled on a Capricorn documentation and information to get in another country. So you see the energy of the falseness, false. So this young Pisces, Cancer, Scorpion person is a false person. They travel on some sort of a false documentation in order to get in a country or go to a continent. And justice is standing up and is protecting a Capricorn person. So they're now recognizing that a young fraud, this person is between the ages of 25 and 45, travel on some sort of a false documentation in order to get to another country using a Capricorn information. It is all coming out. All right, so we have the moon. And ladies and gentlemen, the moon is not, the moon is Cancer, it's not Pisces. So some sort of a secrecy is coming out about a Virgo and their house, or a Virgo and their business, or a Virgo who lives in the neighborhood, a young Virgo. Some sort of a secrets of a young Virgo is going to be coming out. It's a young Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It's going to be coming out. I see that a Gemini person or a Libran person want to apologize to you guys. Okay. Yeah. The Chariot. You're going to be overcoming some sort of a problems you were having, Scorpion. You're going to be you Scorpions are going to be having a huge success over a Libran and a Gemini. So a Libran and a Gemini could have used you Scorpions. And people use people in different ways. This Libran and this Gemini use you Scorpion to do something. Okay, and whatever is happening, this victory and success is being victorious and successful over a Cancer person, because this Cancer person is showing up as a fraud. A lot of people are now recognizing you are no family to this Cancer person, and it is a young person that traveled from another country under some sort of a false documentation. Yes, Saturn is in Sagittarian. And Saturn in Sagittarius is a Sagittarius coming back to apologize. Some sort of a secret is going to be coming out, and they're going to be recognizing that a Virgo, a house is not for a Virgo. Whoever this Virgo is and whatever is going on, a house is not for a Virgo. They were lying. Okay? A Virgo lied. And some sort of an apology is going to be coming in, because the secrets is coming in. There's like a Pisces is showing up. That is not true. A house is not for a Virgo. So they're now recognizing that a Virgo woman had lied. This is a young Virgo woman. This young Virgo woman had lied that some house was theirs. And people are recognizing it is not true. But, I don't know how people can pull off these things. Obviously, they're white word criminals. So, yeah. So I see Cancer is now really praying. A Cancer is praying. A Cancer is praying, Scorpion, because you, Scorpion, is taking down this Cancer. Whoever this Cancer is, you, Scorpion, is bringing down this Cancer. Because you're looking at this Cancer and saying, yeah, you're nothing like my mother. How the fuck you could be playing as if you're my mother? Okay, a Cancer is praying, but this is like a young Cancer. This young Cancer did something, and people are now finding out that this young Cancer lied. A reunion is going to be coming up. A Sagittarian wants to reunite with you, Scorpions. But this reunion, you're not open for it. Okay, you're dealing with Sagittarians, and they are in your second house, and you have karma with a Sagittarian in the 12th house. Okay, that is what you and a Sagittarian have karma. Okay, the Sagittarian wants to apologize and to come back and to have a good relationship with you, but you're not open for this. Okay, Sagittarian is also in your everyday house. So you could have been living with your in-laws, and your in-laws, like your mother-in-law is a Sagittarian. She's going to go to jail. They were holding you under false pretend. They were using you. And if you were in a relationship with a Libran and they have a Gemini sister, you need to run from these people. Okay? I know you're watching me. You need to get up, run away from them. You can find your parents. Okay? They're in Palm Beach. Go to your parents in Palm Beach. Go to your adopted parents in Palm Beach. This Sagittarian woman and her criminal kids, because they're all criminals, have been holding you under illusion because your mother told you not to eat from people. Again, Scorpion. Your mother told you you have never grown up eating from people if it's not family. This Sagittarian woman is evil, and her kids and the Libran and the Gemini is evil. Okay, and however this young Cancer from another country have collaborated with these people is because she was on someone else's phone. These people are evil. You need to, whenever, run, Scorpion. These people are evil. They gave you something to control you, and that is the reason why you can't cut it and walk away. Cancer, Scorpion, you need to run. These people are evil. You will reconciliate, because a Sagittarian is wanted to hold you back. No. These people are not for you. You know, your mother had told you that these people is not for you. You know, sometimes kids just don't listen. Okay, kids don't listen. Older people know the type of people that you're supposed to be connected to and the type of people that you're not supposed to connect to. And you were warned about these people, Scorpions. These people are not your type of people. These people use witchcraft and voodoo. You don't know anything about that. You are as nuktuk, or you as naive, because you don't grow up in that sort of a situation. These people is evil. They control your money. They control your happiness. And you have karma with these people in a past life. And that is the reason why. Okay? You need to run. Get up and run. Run as fast as you can. These people are evil people. Okay? Especially the Sagittarian woman with this Libran daughter and this Gemini daughter. They are evil. And the Leo. However, these people are criminals. They are human smuggling operation. Okay? You need to get out and run, Scorpion. Evil people. Evil, evil people. So a corporation institution is now going to be getting a lot of information and recognizing that a young cancer traveled to either Europe or another country on the someone else's documentation and information. Whoever the Sagittarian person is Saturn and Sagittarian. You're going to be releasing yourself from the Sagittarian. I see the Sagittarian was holding on to you, pretending to be your parent. I mean, Scorpion, how can you grow up in a normal family and want to be a, yeah, well, you were infiltrated or they give you something to eat and have you under control. For the rest of the Scorpion out there are certain people that you need to stay away from. And I always tell people, stop eating other people's food. Okay? You're not from a certain culture, don't eat their food. Okay? Go to the restaurant. Don't go to people's house to eat. Okay? And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you um it's not a story, it's a real thing that happened. I was in Florida a couple years ago, 2016 to 2019. And I found out that an Asian person took some documents. And I called my son and I said, listen, these people are refugees. They have different status from us. And they need to marry to an American so they can have an American citizenship. I said, you don't need to get married. I said, no one needs to get married. If you don't want to have kids, you don't need to get married. Okay? I think it's just this marriage thing is just bullshit. I just think that if you have kids, then it's nice to get married so that the kids it can become a family. But for the rest of it, you don't really need to marry. It is a money making bullshit. You can spend $50,000 on a wedding, $30,000 on a wedding, $40,000 on a wedding, and you divorce before you pay off for your wedding. It is bullshit, ladies and gentlemen. If you really love someone and you want to marry to someone, really love someone, you 4, 6 friends go to Vegas or just go to the city hall and get married. You're not marrying for people, okay? If your partner has to have a huge gypsy combodious wedding, it is not based on love. It is based on to show off, okay? Marriage is just a money making thing. If you have kids or if you want to have kids, then it's nice to get married. For the rest of the people who basically think that it's bullshit, okay, and I'm one of those people, I think marriage is one time in your life. You either stay married, you get divorced, and you never get married again. People marry 2, 3, 4 times. People, you're creating karmas for yourself. Marriage is you find that partner and you marry to that one person. I mean, seriously, let's figure it out together. You are going to be married 3, 4, 5 times. There is no honey left in the moon after the second time. Okay? There's really no honey left in the moon. It's dead. Okay, so you use white with the first, yellow with the second, and then what with the third, and what with the fourth, and what with the fifth. It's a charade. These people are karmas that you're working out issues with. When you marry to people, you take on their name and you have to help them to clear their karmas. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, clear your own karmas. Mm-mm. People don't know what is love. When people are in relationship and the rough get tough and the rough get, they run. You do not need to get married. If you decide, I don't want to have kids, I just want to have one person in my life, a relationship, why is it that people get married and someone else wants half of their assets when you don't know the fuck all people come on their assets? Because there are people who works hard and you want someone just to sign over half of their assets to you. What the fuck? You must be the best fuck in the world or so. No, people, you don't need to get married. It's a money making thing. Okay? So I see they're now recognizing a Gemini woman is really praying because they call it a Virgo woman and recognize that a house is not for a Virgo woman. And they catch this Cancer now. They recognize that this Cancer is a real fraud. And the thing about it is that whoever the Sagittarian woman is has been importing these illegal people. And that's why I say to a lot of you people, do not put your CV on certain website. I did advise you people. I gave also the name of this international website that is having millions of people's CV. Your CV is up and it's open in the public, and people can copy your data and information. They themselves and people in their own organization also does it. I told you people. So I tell a moment for a Virgo man. They're really recognizing that this Virgo man is yeah. And so much information is now coming from some sort of a government institution from another place, another city, and is now going to be recognizing that this Cancer and a Sagittarian woman, because a Cancer, and this little Cancer is a liar, said that they were married to a Sagittarian, and people recognize it is not true. The man don't even know this little lied, little crooked little bitch. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Mentally disturbed. I just don't think that some people should be walking free. Oh my God. Some people should not be free. Seriously, some people should not be free walking. These people are mentally disturbed. And what this government institution is going to be upset about this little criminal Cancer is that she manipulated people in the government institution. Yes, because they use voodoo. Okay, this is what I said to you people. Sometimes you go to a company and they're introducing you to people. Oh, and then this is so. I've been here for 20 years, and I think, oh God, she planted herself here. People does that. Okay? And all those co-workers that is coming with their food, let them eat them food themselves. Stop eating from people. Okay? So a government corporation is going to be very upset because this person was representing their corporation and it was not true. This person got in a government institution. This is a real eye up. It's like the VN, the UN, and this person got in the corporation using someone else's information. And this is what I'm saying to you. A young lady came to Europe in 2015 and got a work in some sort of, and I'm thinking, how many Dutch people, how many Belgian people who speaks at least 3 languages did not get the work at the UN or wherever this person went in, and this corporation is now going to be recognizing that this bitch is a little fraud. Okay, because the original person lived in Europe. Because in Europe, at least one language is English that people speak. So why would you want, and the thing about it is that this person used someone else's information to get in. And I think that the government should come down on that institution also, because that person already lived in Europe, and that they needed to take an American from out of America to speak English when every European country, English is the second language. Okay? Belgisch, speak Vlaams, Dutch, Flams, Dutch, and French. Because one side of Belgium used to be for Holland, so it's three different language right there, and then there are people that speak four or five different language. So when and I'm saying to people, no, 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 this is not right. Europe, because the Mart fall, Europe is in a situation that if a lot of Europeans are at home and because they can't get a job, and you're going to be importing someone from out of America when there are people here already that speak how many different language. And this person lied, falsified their documentation in order to get in a corporation institution. And they're going to be holding on a Sagittarian woman because the Sagittarian woman was the one who get this person and changed data and information of a Capricorn person and gave it to this person. And it's about time the governments come down on these people because people information and data and identification is being used by these companies that is taking your CVs and your data. The Sagittarian woman, she works in as like, don't even want to call the name, but it's international. So my homework for you, go look at which company you can go online internationally and apply to. There is two, three. Okay, there is one that I say and it begins with a high. Okay, it is not. I see what went on. I've been watching that company. That was one of the companies I was watching. So even when I came back to Europe, I was getting um, people inviting me for. I said, listen, stop using my information. I've returned to Europe. I said, whoever sent you my CV and my information, you need to report that person because they're creating a crime. I have returned to Europe on this day, this day, this day. So go investigate that person. How in God's name? That means someone have copied your data and information and is using it. And it's a lucky thing it's coming in through my mails. And I said, I did not send that CV. I am not in the US anymore. Please investigate and report the person to identify theft. That person is using my data. I've returned to Europe. So, ladies and gentlemen, there is just some false things that these criminals do. And I am always pam, 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 pam. Because I'm seeing you before you even arrive at your criminal behavior. Okay. So Scorpion, this is going to be success. It's going to be a successful 3 months. Run from these people. The Sagittarian woman and her nasty has a Libran, a daughter, and Gemini daughter. They are criminals. Run, Scorpion, as fast as you can. Namaste, Tatfokana Care.